a discovery challenge. Before we start painting, see if you can find these 3 hidden details by the end of the video. First, a transparent teapot quietly hiding behind the bouquet. Second, a sleepy round-faced cat balancing a tiny yellow duck on its head. And third, an open book placed upside down with floral illustration waiting inside its pages. Now, here's something I'd like you to imagine. Can an ordinary bouquet become an entire living space? What kind of person would surround herself with these flowers? And if one bouquet became the center of a tiny universe, what objects would naturally appear around it? If you'd like to download the finished wallpaper or color this artwork yourself, both the wallpaper and the printable coloring page are available on my Ko-fi. Now let's start with the bouquet. Like many of my paintings, I honestly didn't know what the rest of the artwork was going to become. I only knew one thing. I wanted to paint a bouquet. So instead of planning the whole composition first, I simply began with flowers and trusted that everything else would slowly reveal itself. This bouquet is made mostly of blooming peonies. Each flower has its own personality. Some petals lean toward warm pinks, some glow with bright yellow, some become deep coral red. Others even carry tiny touches of green near the center. I didn't really enjoy making every flower identical. When every bloom has slightly different colors, shapes, and sizes, the bouquet feels more alive. It almost looked like flowers gathered over several days instead of being copied again and again. To separate all these colors, I worked with many different layers. That makes editing much easier and also keeps the colors clean while I'm painting. After blocking in the colors, I begin smudging the edges. This is probably one of my favorite stages. Instead of hard color boundaries, the colors slowly melt into each other. The transitions become soft, almost like real petals catching gentle light. Once the entire bouquet feels balanced, I usually return one last time to add something almost invisible, very thin outlines. They're so fine that if you zoom out, you probably won't even notice them. But when two very similar colors meet, those tiny lines quietly separate the petals from one another. The flowers immediately become easier to read without looking outlines. I use this technique quite often whenever I paint flowers with hundreds of overlapping petals. It keeps the painting soft, while still giving every petal its own place. The bouquet is placed inside a very slim vase. Originally, I imagined a simple pale yellow vase, but as the painting grew, I felt it needed a little more personality. So I added soft green vertical stripes. Now the vase quietly supports the bouquet instead of competing with it. Once the flowers were finished, I needed someone to share this little corner, so I painted a sleepy gray cat. Its eyes stayed peacefully closed the entire time. I only used 3 or 4 shades of gray, layering them gradually before blending everything together. That soft blending creates the direction of the fur without drawing every single hair. Painting cats is always one of my favorite parts, especially near the end, adding tiny whiskers, painting soft hairs inside the ears, adjusting the nose, making the cheeks slightly rounder. Those little finished touches suddenly bring the whole face to life. This cat has a wonderfully round face. It almost looks like it's smiling while dreaming. Now the bouquet and the cat needed a home, so I slowly began filling the space around them. In the foreground are several books. One of them is opened upside down with floral illustrations hidden inside these pages. In front of the vase are 1 perfume bottle and 3 bottles of nail polish. I even imagine them belonging to the same beauty brand, so they all share the same name. Some details like these help me imagine the personality of the owner without ever drawing her face. Behind everything sits a vintage red desk lamp. Its warm color echoes the flowers in the center. The pink perfume, the colorful nail polish, the red lamp. Even though there are different objects, they all speak the same color language. To me, this feels like someone who truly enjoys surrounding herself with beautiful everyday things. Before we finish, did you discover all 3 hidden details? I always begin with nothing more than a bouquet. Then one object leads to another. Little by little, an entire tiny universe grows around a single bouquet. Thank you so much for painting with me today. I'll see you in the next one.